I hope you are good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, good evening. Yes. We in the house. Yes. We are in the house. I hope that you are able to. We had let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's just call all of our friends, everybody that's on Facebook, everybody that's on Instagram, TikTok, everybody that's everywhere. Go call all your friends, get on your phones, get your text messages out, text your people, say we would listen. Listen, you already know if it's gonna happen, if it's going to be some difficulties, yes, it is going to happen. It's going to happen to me. We figured it. Listen, we just have a lot going on. There's a lot of things and I'm going a lot of places, but we figured it out and we got live tonight because I was not. So we're gonna give a few minutes. We're gonna tell everybody if you on here right now and you are live and somebody was on here and you saw somebody in the live and they and I had to cut it and I had to cut it off to figure it out, to reset everything. If you saw them in the live and you know that they was here, go and text, call. If you sitting next to them, scream at them, let them know that we are live and that it is on. So good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Yes. Good evening. I think you need a little bit more on tonight. Listen, especially listen to everybody, especially my educators. Listen, you need this to get your week started because tomorrow is it. You're going to be in there. It's on and popping tomorrow. You have another opportunity to change a child's life. You have another opportunity to make an impact. You are taking care of yourself right now. You're getting ready. You're setting the atmosphere so that on next week you can be impactful, so that you can impact those that are around you. I want you to impact those that are around you. What are you doing to change the world? What are you doing to change the atmosphere? What are you doing to change the world that is around you? If you stand in a classroom, you have an opportunity to make a change. If you, no matter where you are, you have an opportunity to make a change. If you listen, no matter where you work, you have an opportunity. I'm just taking the time to talk to my educators on tonight so that they are in the right mindset. So I want you to remember to mind your mindset. Mind your mindset. Mind your mindset. I need you to mind your mindset when you walk into that classroom. No matter what goes on, when you walk into the building, when you get on campus, you need to mind your mindset. Because there's going to always be distractions. There's going to be things that are going to come to try to get you off course. But you have your lesson plans laid before you. You know what you need to get done. Mind your mindset and handle your business. That's all I'm saying. Mind your mindset and handle your business because you know what you need to be doing. You know what you need to be doing. You know what you are destined to do. You can change the trajectory of a child's life, of a co-worker. If you walk in and you are the atmosphere changer, then those teachers and friends and connections and administrators will make a change because of your attitude. They see you. You are being seen. You have influence. That's why people are fighting against you, because you have influence. They understand. You need to understand. You need to understand, educator, the impact that you have. You can mold and shape a life and a mindset. That's why everybody's so worried about what you do in your classroom. It's a compliment. It's all about the way that you look at the situation. It's all about how you look at it. It's all about your perspective. How do I see it? I see it as a compliment because you know that I have the authority and the power to make a difference. Listen, and when we are listen, hey, Mother Elizabeth's on here, and she says she likes when I say, listen here, mind your mindset. And on tonight, I don't want to hold you long because I've already started too late. But I want you to remember, I want to impress upon you to extend grace to yourself. Extend grace, educator, to yourself. Extend grace, extend grace, extend grace, extend grace, extend grace, extend grace to yourself. We are always good about, listen, we are naturally, at least for me, I'm naturally always worried about taking care of other people. Listen, on tonight, when I was getting ready and preparing for tonight, see, as a little girl, if you know it, I'm going to give a quick story that I had a school. I love to play school, but I had a real school. The school was real to me. See, my school was after regular school, and then it was also in the summer. Just ask my little brother, CJ, because he had to attend. We had field trips. We had the whole thing. But I say that to say that the motto of my school was, I teach to learn. I teach to learn. It's something about when I am teaching and explaining and expounding and dissecting down and breaking down a concept that it becomes real to me. It's when I'm in that moment of studying and molding and trying to figure it out so that I'm able to explain it to somebody else. I teach to learn. I teach so that I have a better understanding. I listen to those that have a different opinion than I do so that I'm better able to live my best life. And when I think about that, I thought about extend grace to yourself, Marshall. Extend grace to yourself. And as I begin to dive in, as I begin to dive in, I am empowering you on tonight with the thought and the concept and the reminder to extend grace to yourself, because I have found it as a personal experience that I am great at nurturing and extending grace to others. But what about us? What about you? I will make an excuse for somebody else. I would tell people, listen, I have a certain affinity and love for children, but sometimes adults, I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like that you should know better by now. I feel like that you have more life lessons by now. Even with my kids at the beginning of the school year, I have a little more grace for their foolishness versus the end of the year. We've been in school 100+ days. You should know my expectation by now. And sometimes I think and I know that we do that to ourselves. We tell ourselves where I should be, that I'm late, that I haven't made it on time. But I heard someone say that you are not late, you are learning. You are not late, but you are learning. You are not late to the experience. Nothing has passed you by. You are just in the process of learning. Stay in the learning process. Be a learner. Be a learner. Be a learner. You have never arrived. You're not late. That makes it feel like a panic. If I'm supposed to be somewhere, you are right, exactly, precisely where in the time where you are supposed to be. You have not missed a train. You're on it right now. You have to learn that when that feeling of lateness, when that feeling of, oh my gosh, I think I am behind, begins to come up, you have to extend grace to yourself. Just like you would do others. The same thing that I'm telling you, I'm reminding Marshall Sterling. I'm reminding myself, Marshall Sterling, extend grace to yourself. Give yourself a little wiggle room. Let yourself know that I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm right on time, that I haven't missed anything, but I am learning on my way to getting there. I'm learning in the process. I'm learning in the process. I'm not late. I'm learning. I'm right on time. I got to extend grace to myself. I can listen. For once, I can give myself, I give my friends and the people in my family and my students an excuse. I may give them an out. Sometimes, educators, you know this. When your kid needs to go to the office or need to go somewhere, you give them a hallway pass. Give yourself the hallway pass and go and take a break. Give the grace. That's extending grace to yourself. It's your hallway pass. It's your hallway pass. It is the hallway pass. It's the hallway. It's the hallway pass when I extend that grace, when I extend that grace to myself, because then I am becoming a better example to normalize grace, to normalize that I don't have to be in the rush, that I don't have to be in the rat race, but I'm where I am supposed to be. And that I can relax my shoulders. I don't have to be tensed up because I'm going to get there. I didn't say I was quitting. I didn't say that. I didn't say I was going to stop. I just said I was extending grace to myself. That maybe I got a little cold. Maybe I wasn't feeling that great. Whatever it is, I can extend grace to myself, because see, if you anything like me, I hold myself to a higher standard, because I say I have lived my own experiences. I know the times when I found myself 2 hours that I'm strolling, and I'm just strolling on social media. And then I'm mad at myself because I'm not where I was or needed to be, or I didn't get done with what I needed to be completed with. But we have to normalize grace. You have to normalize grace for you, because we find it easy to have grace for other people, or you have that favorite person in your life and you will extend grace to them when you won't extend grace to anybody else, but you will give it to them. But you have to be that favorite person in your life and give grace to yourself, because I know you believe that we should know better. I should know better than that. But I can be kind to strangers and to coworkers and to family members, but I can't be kind to myself. Yes, I can. I'm important to me. Because if I'm going to be an example, if I'm going to help anybody else, I have to put on my own oxygen mask. I have to protect myself. I've got to protect me. I have to make sure that I'm okay. Because I want to give, I'm not supposed to give out of my main, I need to give out of the overflow. I need to give out of the overflow, not out of my main pot. When I'm being blessed, I'm asking to give from my overflow, because my main is taking care of me. Because I'm being an example so that we all take care of ourselves, and then we're better equipped to be an example and take care of those that are around me. What is grace? Grace is defined as it's actually defined as self-grace, when you are extending it to yourself, which means that you are showing yourself the same kindness, forgiveness, and understanding that you would offer to anyone else. It involves accepting your imperfections and treating yourself with compassion, especially during difficult times. Self-grace, self-grace, self-grace is what it's defined as. It is showing the same kindness, forgiveness, and understanding that you would to other loved ones, to anybody else. It involves accepting my imperfections and treating myself with kindness, with compassion, especially during difficult times. I'm extending grace to myself. I'm accepting my own imperfections. I accept my own imperfections. What are your imperfections that you need to accept? And you're doing this especially because in difficult times is when when we don't see it as convenient to extend grace to ourselves. When times are hard, when you being hit on every side. We heard that. When you being hit, when you are perplexed on all. I'm gonna go when all things are hitting you from all sides, but you're not failing, but you're not falling, but you're still standing. What are your imperfections? I have imperfections that I have to accept about myself. And if it's something I need to work on, I want to work on it because I want to get better, because I want to continue to learn. I want to continue to grow. See, I'm extending grace. I'm extending grace to myself. I'm extending grace to myself because I don't want to get in the cycle of comparing myself to other people. I'm me. I'm me. Because what I know is if I'm spending my time being everybody else, if I'm and I'm just I see her name coming up. If I'm spending my time being Shawela, then who's being Marshall? If I'm spending my time being Dr. Beck Smith, I'm gonna call him Dr. Beck Smith. Who's being the motivational Marshall? If I'm spending my time being Shayla, who's being Marshall? If I'm being Dr. Thomas, who's being you while you worried about being somebody else? I'm worried about being me. I'm worried about being me. I'm trying to be the best me. I'm comparing myself to myself. It's so listen, you have to learn we have to normalize self-grace so much so that it becomes automatic, that it just becomes a part of who we are. It needs to become automatic. We automatically say, you know what, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Because what I have learned is done is better than perfect. And I'm talking to me. Because perfectionism isn't all that great all the time. Sometimes you gotta let it go. And sometimes in that perfectionistic state, when I am there, I have to remind myself that having it done is better than having it perfect. Because see, in perfect, I'm still working on, I'm still mulling over, and I'm still all the things that are happening. But I need it to be done so that then I can move on to the next and I can continue. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. You must be kind to you so that you can be kinder to others. Because I feel like you can't extend kindness further than what you give to yourself. You cannot listen, Satoya. You cannot, Satoya, extend kindness beyond what you're willing to extend to yourself. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying to the crowd. I'm just saying to the crowd. You cannot be kinder to someone else more than you show that same kindness and compassion to your own self. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because you need to be able to extend that you have to be able to extend that to yourself, to your own self. Yes, you against you. Kindness, what does extending grace to you? And we're gonna kind of end here. What does extending grace to you look like? I can tell you what like extending grace to me looks like. It's accepting my imperfections. It is, it is, it is not, it's drinking my water, it's moving my body, it's spending time with God, it's dreaming big dreams that are way bigger than me. Forgiveness and acknowledging my mistakes and learning from them and continuing to move forward. What I would tell you, what I would want you to do is to sit down with yourself. What does kindness to you look like? Just come, just standing back here. So I ain't gonna tell you. What kindness? What does kindness, when you extend kindness to yourself, what does that look like? This also for me is moving my body, but it's also taking moments to sit still and just hear. Let my thoughts just go, just flow. It's knowing when I need to slow down and when it's time to push the gas. It's finding that, it's knowing that balance. It's learning myself daily. It's breathing in the moment. Sometimes it's shutting up when I really, really want to say something. When I really want to say something. When I really want to post something. That's extending grace to myself. So extending grace to me is acknowledging my mistakes and learning from them, but continuing to move forward. That's extending grace. Grace for me is knowing that I have messed up, and not saying maybe I messed up. We know we'd have messed up. So it's knowing I messed up, learning from my mistake, but continuing to go on, which is a great example that I'm kind of laughing and I'm saying that because like tonight, believe it or not, I'm here by myself. And my technician is not here. So I had to figure it out. It took me a little bit, but I did it. And I'm proud of myself. I extended grace to myself because I would have just said no vitamin M tonight. Sorry, technical difficulties, whatever. But I was like, no, I am bound and determined to figure this out. And I did. And here we are tonight spending time together on vitamin M. I see some people saying no. Saying no is extending grace to yourself. Because you have to be able to, you've got to perfect that. That's extending grace. It's being kind. Remember that grace is showing yourself the kindness, forgiveness, and understanding. I understand that I made the mistake and I forgive myself for it. And I'm going to keep smiling and keep it pushing. And I'm just saying, so listen, guys, it has been, be kind to you. Forgive yourself when you make mistakes. Embrace your imperfections daily. So extending grace, my big overall takeaway for you tonight would be kind to you. Forgive yourself when you mess up. Embrace your imperfections daily. Hug them tight. Hug them tight. Hug them tight. That's all I can tell you is hug them tight. Hate them, love them, but above all, embrace them. Embrace your imperfections, because the more you embrace your imperfections, the more you're able to provide grace to yourself. Extend grace to yourself. I'm not saying stop, don't extend it to others. Extend it to others, but continue to extend grace to you. Grace beyond to you. That's all I can say is grace be unto you. What does the grace look like for you? Because remember, you make impossible, I'm possible. Because you make impossible, I'm possible. All right, we at 23 minutes. Any questions, anything that we want to talk about that you want me to talk about on tonight? Yes, Nancy, I did it. My technician, you guys should know by now who my tech is, and my tech is not here. My tech is not here on tonight, but I figured it out tonight. I was like, listen, give me a minute. Let me figure this thing out. Yes, Shawela, I was pushing tonight because I was bound and determined we was doing this. We doing this vitamin M on tonight. The next 3 weeks, which is the 21st, the 28th, and October 5th, would all be recorded. They will not be live. I will tell you that right now. They will not be live. One of the promises that I make is I have made the promise to Nancy to try to remember when I'm going live to put it on the flyer so you will know which way you need to watch. So the next 3 weeks, I can tell you right now that the next 3 weeks will be all pre-recorded. They will not be alive. They will not be live vitamin M. just so that you can note that. And yes, we make impossible. I'm possible. You make impossible. I'm possible. I love you guys. It is an honor and a privilege. If you are not following me on, I'm gonna tell you right now, people that follow me, some of the people that's here also are have tapped into, have figured out where I'm tapping in, and I'm tapping in over on TikTok. And so if you are not tapped into TikTok, you can get tapped into TikTok. I dropped little nuggets on TikTok. You need to tap in on TikTok and get the little nuggets. And get the little nuggets. That's all I can say is get the little nuggets. Listen, I am this is what I do. So Toya, I love you. I love you guys. Y'all, this is what I'm doing full time, 24/7, 7 days a week. Listen, if you know a business, I have over 20 years of experience in education. I have done a ton of professional development for the staff that I led, even when I was in the classroom, even when I was in the classroom teaching. I've been team leader. I've been an AP. I've been an assistant principal. I've been a principal. I have been a very dedicated classroom teacher. If you know of anyone, please pass the word. Word of mouth is everything. You don't get selected to get on a stage. You don't get selected to get into places. God can do anything, but I'm telling you, it's something when you make the recommendation to somebody to say, hey, if you're looking for a speaker that is dedicated, that's on fire, that is going to bring all that she promises and she talks about, you're going to get your money worth. That is me. That is Marshall. That is Marshall Sterling. Please pass my name. Please pass my name out. I would love to. I am looking for opportunity. So if you know of an opportunity, if there's someone that you know of that I can contact and to talk to schedule a face-to-face, I am a connector and a relationship builder. It's about the relationship. I build strong relationships, and that's where my money is. If I can get you on the phone and I can talk to you, if you guys should know because you follow. And so if you follow and you believe in the vitamin M, and this has been good and this has been good for you, please pass my name, put it out there. I'm just telling people that this is the way that I'm making my living. This is the way I'm making my money. And God has called me to this. And so I would love it if you would put my name out there. If you hear of anything, any opportunities that you know of, you see something, inbox me, text me, call me, whatever it is, and let me know. I truly appreciate you guys. It is a privilege and it is an honor to go on this journey with you. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Remember to extend grace to yourself. If that's it, any questions? I'm watching the chat. Anything else? Yes, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are the most amazing. I'm sending all the hearts to all the followers, the supporters. You guys are amazing. I don't know about anybody else's followers. I can only worry about my own, and my followers are the best, in the world. You guys are so supportive. I love you. And listen, go have a great evening and a great week. Be on the lookout. Like I said, follow me on TikTok. I'm over there messing up TikTok. I'm getting on it. So listen, I love you. I appreciate you. Hey, we in this together is better. Have an amazing week, guys.